3 released on November 10th, 2023. And it's almost a year old. And here I am, finally reviewing it. And I'm here to tackle the big debate since this game's inception. Is this game a DLC? And why is it a DLC? Let's take a deep dive with the Cynic Michael special Cynic Reviews. Let's just answer the question. Is Modern Warfare 3 a DLC? Absolutely. Yes, it is. And here's why. I think by now we all know the development hell of this game. It took about 16 months to develop this game. There has been title reigns in the WWE that has lasted much longer than the development of Modern Warfare 3. Respect the tribal chief. And according to many journalistic integrity reporters, they too claim that this game was meant to be a DLC. And it became one of those things where Activision was like, yeah, this game's a DLC. We're just gonna be a little expansion of Modern Warfare 2, take a year off, take the load off. Pretty much promising the guys over at Sledgehammer Games that after the shenanigans at Vanguard, all that jazz, that they won't have to do something like that again. Just for them to turn around and do it to them again.
Hello.
Sledgehammer Games.
What's happening? I'm gonna need you to go ahead
and to make a fully fledged Call of Duty game, no longer DLC, fully priced game.
That would be great. Okay.
This game has been mocked by, other people in the industry.
My speech was actually longer than this year's Call of Duty campaign.
What? The developers didn't really like that one. I'm not going to tell people how to feel, but honestly, this game did deserve that. Modern Warfare 3 itself is just a $70 patch. Yeah, this game deserves to be drugged through the mud a little bit. This is also the first time in history where Call of Duty was outsold by a different company other than Rockstar. Yes, Hogwarts Legacy outsold Modern Warfare 3 in 2023. It was not the best-selling game. So franchise fatigue is setting in quickly when you're doing back-to-back Modern Warfare games. So the campaign, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on it because this thing's been beaten down already and I'm like a year late almost to this discussion. But in my humble, honest, cynic Michael opinion, this campaign is the worst campaign in Call of Duty history. And I'm not being facetious with that. I'm not being over dramatic. This thing is a pile of shit. You got like maybe one real mission in the entire game and it's the first one. Then you have a legit walking simulator that's 5 minutes long. Then you have a boring AC-130 mission that's like a cliche at this point in the Modern Warfare games. A bullshit no Russian mission. Again, not a real mission. You're just clicking a few buttons and the mission's over. And then the other half of the game is Warzone missions. So when you look at it, you got like maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe real missions with 2 fake missions. And then the rest is this bullshit open world Warzone crap. The plot is fucking dumb. It's just more bad retelling, rehashes of the OG Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, we brought back Makarov. Who gives a fuck? He looks like a cosplay of Makarov and looks like a fucking geek. He kills off some guy that maybe has like one line of dialogue and now he's a battle pass operator. $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If that money don't show, then you owe me. Captain Price? No, not Captain Price. Soap. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, the cosplay Soap. He dies again. He just dies. That's cool, I guess. No one cares. And Shepard dies too. They did that again, and that also sucked. And the plot is basically Makarov, it's the same plot from Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. He's trying to start another world war. Wow, I've never seen that before. It's just, the campaign is so bad. It's like if Hollywood was trying to direct a Call of Duty movie and it was using Modern Warfare as the source material. It's fucking garbage. It's garbage. Anyways, I spent enough time on this fucking dog shit campaign. Multiplayer is fine, I guess. Modern Warfare 2 maps, remakes, did not interest me. I played these maps 15 years ago, and I don't care to play them again. I just don't. They're fine, I guess. There's just something that puts me off about these remakes. Certain maps just don't look good. They just don't have that artistic flair that some of the originals had back in the day. Maps like Rundown, Estate just feel like they feel really naked to me. It's like they took a lot of trees out. Maps like Skid Row, Favela, they look great. I think Derail even looks great. Underpass looks great to me in this game. I don't know, something about these remakes just feel, they just have that Warzone art style. I don't know how to fully explain it. It doesn't have that unique art style that a lot of the originals had. All in all, the multiplayer component of Call of Duty nowadays are just cosplay online conventions. Nicki Minaj's, Snoop Dogg's, Michael Myers, fucking people from The Walking Dead, The Boys. It's just a big online convention center with ads everywhere to buy the latest bundles. So if you're like 15 years old, you have a big day every day when you log on to this game because there's a fucking ad in your face to buy this overpriced bullshit. The perks are back to the system before Modern Warfare 2. You know, that weird timer shit that no one cares about. They're like actual objects like shoes and fucking vest. It would have been pretty cool if like it would customize your character. You know, like Black Ops 1 did. You choose a perk, you get a cool vest, you know. It would customize your character, right? But we all know that's not gonna happen because, you know, bundles are like their business. So, you know, that's my pipe dream. That won't ever happen. They brought back War Mode from World War II, and it was only supported for one map. It was a thing that I really loved about this game. Just to see there's no support, so that's fantastic. The things that I like just don't either get support or they don't exist. The ground war for Modern Warfare 2 in 2019 exists, and I don't think anyone really cares. I think maybe that just got 1 or 2 maps before they stopped supporting that shit. The multiplayer maps, the 6v6 content is great. They supported this shit really good throughout the year, and the maps, they were fucking fantastic. I do love the original content that they created for the post DLC launch. Not so much the remakes. Like I said, the remakes put me off. Yeah, the fucking original content is great. I wish the game launched like this. My only thing is with Sledgehammer developing this, I wish they brought back 2 of the Vanguard features that I really liked. I really love the combat pacing. That to me is just something that should be like a standard in Call of Duty, that you can choose the pacing of your matches. And the destructible environments from Vanguard was only in Vanguard for some reason. I love that about Vanguard. I don't know why these 2 things that I love about Vanguard did not come back in Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3. But one of the only new parts about Modern Warfare 3 was the aftermarket parts, which is basically just operator mods from Black Ops 4. It's pretty much like a weapon variant, so it's like it gives you some nice cool weapons. Like you could fucking run around with the Model 1887s. You could turn your pistol into like a little machine gun, submachine gun. You could do all sorts of crazy shit, so I do like that. You mainly got that through like the weekly challenges, which was really nice. It kept people playing the game. The armory system is something that's pretty cool. Wasn't cool at launch. I feel like the armory system at launch was awful, and I feel like it was a ploy to get people to stay playing the game because back then you could only maybe complete 1 or 2 challenges a day, but they made it to where like as long as you got your wins, you could complete your challenges, which that made it good. But those are the 2 things that were pretty good about Modern Warfare 3. But other than that, the multiplayer is just more Modern Warfare 2. It's just a patched Modern Warfare 2. That's kind of all there is to it. I think that's why I kind of put off reviewing this game for so long, because it's just, I already talked about Modern Warfare 2, and I feel like with this game being more of Modern Warfare 2 or a patch of Modern Warfare 2, I feel like I'm just going to be repeating the same things that I talked about last year. I feel like I kind of did that a little bit, but I did talk about some things that were new about the game, which that list is very small. I think Modern Warfare 3, yeah, it's a DLC. It's through and through a DLC. It was obvious from the start that's what it was meant to be. And it's clear to say that's what it is. You know, the carry forward shit, which makes the game bloated as fuck from day one. Even though this game is through and through a DLC and it's just a patched Modern Warfare 2, I will say it's better than Modern Warfare 2, at least on the multiplayer side. The campaign, no. Zombies died quickly as fast as it came. Multiplayer was actually decent. Sledgehammer did great work, and I think Sledgehammer should be commended for the work they put in and the position they were thrown into. And look, I'm a Sledgehammer hater. Like, you can go watch some of my Vanguard videos and maybe Advanced Warfare videos I made back in the day, and I'm like through and through a Sledgehammer hater. And I think this game, ironically enough, for all the issues I have with it, turned me away from being a Sledgehammer hater. And I actually commend everything they did. They did great. I honestly just think they get treated poorly from everybody, from all around. From fans, you know, I'm guilty of that, to, you know, the publisher, Activision, the way they treated them before this released and after it released. And now with Treyarch taking their maps, apparently, despite the fact that Treyarch had 4 years to make the game, they need content from Sledgehammer that they made. And if I was Sledgehammer, like, I would probably think about trying to split from making Call of Duty games. I would go to Daddy Microsoft and say, hey, get me the fuck out of here, right? Get me the fuck out of here. I need to go do something else. Like, this ain't it. And they were supposed to be making the Black Ops 2 sequel next year, and apparently they say no to that. So I don't know what their future is. I don't know what their next game is. I'm assuming that they probably do have a Call of Duty title lined up, and it's probably going to be Advanced Warfare. Honestly, it's just, if I were them, I would try to split. That's all I got to say. I would try to split. What is your thoughts on Modern Warfare 3? How did you enjoy it throughout the year? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you think it's a DLC or do you not think it's a DLC? I want to know all this good stuff. Let's have a conversation together. My name is Sinning Michael, and I just don't miss.